You know, BSNL was government property, but currently it is on the hand of private sector. If you don't labor hard, if the government teachers don't apply their energy for making the future of the students bright, the day is not so far when the government schools will just regulated by the private sector in upcoming era. Bye bye. Hello my young minds, here I shall tell you about my dreams. There are many teachers around me have spoken about their dreams, and their dreams are to achieve government jobs. Whenever they talk to each other, they often discuss themselves that somehow I accomplish it and the tension of the life will die forever. But I think receiving of continuous handsome amount of money from government fund is not a way to boost our happiness and prosperity. If you don't believe it, please go to the environment of government workers and don't ask them anything, but instead just observe their psychology regarding their achievements, and you will find a lot of things. Really, you will take U-turn from there and will never again turn your head for the intention of receiving a government job. Do you know the day is not so far when government workers and the workers of private sectors will be equalized by our Indian governments. Just see our country as a nation. This country is very unique in comparison of other nation, and you may have seen 1000 years back timelines of Indian history. This history of India tells about the Nalanda University, where students of foreign country used to come to get their education. But this era is totally different, and oppositely the thing is happening, and the students of India are going to abroad to get their higher education. Did you give your effort to analyze this fact? From the core of my consciousness is generating a reason that the education system in India is just regarded as business hub, and even you can say that the splendor of Indian educational system was occupied by the foreigner, and so the students of our country are going there. I think not only the private sector but also the government teachers don't apply their energy, their awareness to make the future of the students bright. You may have heard that many a teacher often complain that the students don't respect them, and I think this fact is really true. But sir, I want to ask a question, that where are you caring about the future of that students? Here you can see the Newton's third law of motion. There is opposite and equal action. You know, BSNL was government property, but currently it is on the hand of private sector. If you don't labor hard, if the government teachers don't apply their energy for making the future of the students bright, the day is not so far when the government schools will just regulated by the private sector in upcoming era. And you can see the symptoms, and you can see the current strategy of our Indian government. Do you know Agniveer and the selection of the teachers for short period of time? It is just indicating that in future there is no chances for government jobs. I think the maximum sectors that is recently regulated by the Indian government will be given to the private sectors. So eventually I will say hard labor is the nutritional supplement of happiness for our upcoming generation. Bye bye.